the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
And Thompson throws it down.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
And it's Smith missing.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And it's Thompson with the jam. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Back to Irving. Lets it fly. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And the rejection by Love. Curry with a wide-open look. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
That gives him his second 3 of the half, so 3 total for the game.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Golden State. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. The 3 from Barnes. And James pulls it down. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Not much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark. Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Draymond Green. Festus Ezeli comes in for Barnes. Clark, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Love wide open, he fires. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got assist number 8 now on the night. The 3. Livingston, no luck.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
The drive by James. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Jefferson, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the third. Ezeli can't get it to go.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And Rush kicks to Clark. It's tipped. Shumpert can't connect. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And when we return... And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And for the Warriors, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Timeout called the Warriors.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah,
No.
Right. He probably just thrown on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes at the 3, the small forward.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
It's tipped. Mozgov with the steal. Thompson against Jefferson. So they take the lead. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
The #1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Aussie coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer, just not much more you could ask for.
And Thompson kicks to Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have been. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
The Warriors trail. And the wide-open shot from Green. Off target from three-point range.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Mozgov kicks to Dellavedova. Mozgov against Bogut. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. And Golden State also making a change. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. Here's James. Irving a screen on Green. James kicks to Smith. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence, Clark, his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. And it's sent back by Bogut. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
And for Smith and his confidence, last year even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability.
Thompson from long range. Curry dishes to Iguodala. Here's Bogut. That three off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Smith the pass to LeBron. Offensive rebound. And Thompson kicks to Love. That's short off the rim. Golden State's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. The open shot, Green. Iguodala with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And Green gets it to go.
And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age. Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Warriors trail by 6. Curry kicks to Green. Dishes to Iguodala. Got a piece of it and stolen by Love. Now Cleveland moving it up. Love's running and J.R. Smith with the slam.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
Love outside. It's tipped. Iguodala with the steal. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break from deep. Green. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
And the pass to Irving from deep three-point range. Again, Irving missing.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
And he commits the intentional foul. The basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting for Cleveland, Kevin Love.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 7. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's over.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they hope to get accomplished with this timeout here.
Thompson for the triple. Mozgov grabs the board. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character. In crunch time, though, doing